Hi class of 2025 and greetings from your BHS counseling team. Today we will be discussing the process for pre-registration and course selection for the 2021-22 school year. This video will be available through your school site should you need to go back and watch again with your parent or guardian. And we will also post it in the class of 2025 Google Classroom here at BHS. The code is included here. You will also have access to a PDF file on the presentation in order to access links and forms.
Welcome to Beaumont High School. This presentation is organized to help you select courses in Aries for the 2021-2022 school year. Please use the bit.ly address so you can use the links embedded in this presentation. Presentation objectives: to inform you about the BAR program, also about graduation requirements, A through G requirements for Cal States and UCs, and also the pre-registration process.
The BHS counseling team's here to help you. We have a friendly team who's here to assist and support you all. And we also have a great assistant principal, Mr. Huddock, who supports our team and all of you. Our counselors are Mrs. Khan, Mr. Torres, Mrs. Roberg, Mrs. Hardy, Mrs. Layugan, and Mrs. Kelly Boatman. Each counselor works with a specific freshman house. Mrs. Bikandova and Mrs. Vedran are also assisting us and you here in the counseling office. Mrs. Alt is our college and career counselor, and Mrs. Lacey is our Tier 3 counselor.
Building assets and reducing risk, or we call it BAR for short. What is BAR? Well, it's a systematic, comprehensive, and intentional approach to how we look at all of our freshmen. It's designed to help you ninth graders transition to high school successfully and be on track to graduate on time. One of the ways we do this is by building relationships with teachers and students as well as parents. In BAR, we address both academic and social and emotional needs. How will BAR benefit you? Well, we find it helps us educators connect better with our students because we're looking at the whole student, not just academically, but non-academic as well, including issues outside of school. Because of this, our teaching can become very purposeful and effective and tailored to your needs. And once we know your needs, then we can expand supports as needed. And we find this really gives you guys an opportunity to thrive in high school. So let me tell you a little bit about our teacher teams. They're placed in teams, we call them houses. You are placed in those teacher teams. Right now, we have 5 houses in Beaumont High School. These houses are USC, Laverne, Oxford, UCLA, and Stanford. Teachers share you through science, ELA, and math. So students belong to one house with 3 common teachers. Every student has at least one advisor teacher who provides additional support and guidance. And we also have one specific counselor to support the needs in that particular house. So I wanted to share just a little bit more about BAR. Once a week, you're going to be receiving an I-Time lesson that supports social emotional learning. We find that this helps build relationships between our BAR teachers and students as well as students or students. Again, it's important to remember that BAR does not just address struggling students. We're here to help you identify your strengths and encourage you to take advanced courses, play sports, or join other extracurricular activities such as clubs. Again, BAR looks at every freshman, and we believe this method or this support allows no one to slip through the cracks.
For your graduation requirements, we will be going over the classes and credits that you need to get a BHS diploma. You will need 4 years of English, 3 years of math with Integrated Math 1 as your minimum requirement. Science, 2 years, 1 year of life science, 1 year of physical science. History, 3 years. Physical education, 2 years. Fine art or a world language, you'll need 1 year. And 70 elective credits for a total of 220 credits. Now we do get a lot of questions in regards to elective credits, and I'm going to give you a quick example. If you take PE for 4 years, this will give you 40 credits. The first 2 years will fulfill your requirement of 20 credits, and the additional 2 years will give you 20 elective credits. Your A through G requirements are very similar to your high school graduation requirements, but they do have some differences. You may not know what you want to do in your future, but you definitely want to be on the path for A through G eligibility in case you decide to apply to colleges and universities your senior year. You will need 2 years of history, 4 years of English, 3 years of math, and here you'll see a difference. Integrated Math 3 is the minimum requirement, and a 4th year is recommended. Laboratory Science, 2 years, but 3 years are recommended, and you must take biology, chemistry, or physics. World Language, 2 years. Again, 3 years are recommended. Visual and Performing Arts, 1 year, and College Prep Elective, 1 year. For your A through G requirements, please don't forget that you must receive C grades or better in each and every one of these courses.
Online pre-registration process. Please review the BHS course guide and check out my course. The links are provided to you here in the yellow links. Please also review each description in the course guide and see what class might interest you. Review the freshman presentation. You and your parent/guardian will select your classes in Aries. Directions will be provided later in the presentation. Required courses. All 9th graders must take the following: English, Math, Science, PE, a choice of a world language or a fine art. Please also select a backup, an elective, and please select a backup as well. Courses are limited. You will have a total of 6 classes per day, so you'll have a 1 through 6 period day, unless you have academic decathlon, if that is your elective of choice, which is offered during 0 period. Student schedule will most likely look like 0 to 5 period day.
9th grade pre-AP, AP classes for consideration. All rising 9th graders have the option to take pre-AP English 1, pre-AP Biology, as this is a co-requisite for Integrated Math 2, and AP Human Geography. If you're interested in taking pre-AP or AP classes, you must complete and submit the pre-AP contract. This contract will be sent to your parents via email who request pre-AP or AP classes. Keep in mind, pre-AP classes are more rigorous. They are a year-long commitment and require additional reading, writing, and studying at home. We will add regular classes to your course requests if the pre-AP contract is not completed and submitted. Math placement. All rising 9th graders will initially be placed in Integrated Math 1. If you successfully passed Integrated Math 1 or Algebra 1 during 8th grade, you will be placed by the counselor in Integrated Math 2. Please note, Integrated Math 2 will not be an option for you to select in Aries. Counselors will receive a list from your middle school reflecting those students eligible to take Integrated Math 2. The counselor will then remove Integrated Math 1 and add Integrated Math 2 to your course requests. Pre-AP Biology will also replace Geophysical Science for students enrolled in Math 2 for 9th grade. Science and Math. Integrated Math 1 is paired with Geophysical Science. Integrated Math 2 is paired with Pre-AP Biology. So if you are a rising 9th grader and you are enrolled to take Integrated Math 2, you will be paired with a Pre-AP Biology class. Please keep in mind, if you're paired with the Pre-AP Biology course, you must complete and submit the Pre-AP contract. Courses that require approval. Courses requiring approval are AVID, Advanced Theater, Athletic PE, and Jazz Band. All 9th grade students are initially enrolled in PE 9. If you're interested in trying out for a sport at BHS, you must contact the coach regarding athletic PE. If you click on the BHS coaching staff link highlighted here in yellow, it should take you to the BHS coaching staff website, where you can look up all of the names as well as their contact information, including their email address. If you're interested in trying out for any of these sports listed here, please reach out to the coach. The sooner you reach out to them, the better. Next, use the link for the AVID application in this presentation. If you are already in AVID, you do not need to complete this. Once you have watched the entire video and are ready to select your classes in Aries, you will not be able to select AVID 9 as your elective class. Please pick a backup class. The AVID coordinator will provide counselors with a list of approved students. If you're interested in taking publications, please email Mr. Meyer. He has an application process and will provide counselors with a list of approved students. His email address is provided here for your reference. If you're interested in taking Advanced Theater, please email Karen Hoschild. She will provide us with a list of approved students. And we have also provided her email address here for your reference. Last but not least, if you're interested in taking Jazz Band, please email Mr. Sanders. he will provide us with a list of approved students. And again, Mr. Sanders' email address is listed here, highlighted in yellow. Visual or performing arts or world languages. You will choose one fine art or world language class. Here is a list of all of our world language and fine art courses. We have digital media productions, digital art, general art, band, jazz band. Keep in mind, if you select jazz band, you must be enrolled in band also. Next, we have guitar, theater, advanced theater. Remember, this course requires approval. We have Spanish 1. If you're currently in Spanish 1, we will receive a list from your school and place you in Spanish 2. We also offer Spanish Native Speaker 1, American Sign Language or ASL 1, and last but not least, piano. 9th grade electives. You will take one elective class and choose one backup. Those options include Avid 9. Remember, Avid 9 requires an application process. Introduction to Gaming and Coding, ASB, EMR Extended, Creative Writing, Academic Decathlon. Please keep in mind, if we offer this class, it will be during 0 period, which creates a 0 through 5 period day. Last but not least, we offer Air Force Junior ROTC. If you complete this course, you will satisfy the PE credit. Here is a list of additional electives. We offer Robotics 1, Engineering Technology 1, Law Enforcement, Introduction to Medical Professional, High School Athletics. If you're interested in trying out for a fall, winter, spring, or competition cheer, which is a year-long commitment, keep in mind that PE 9 will be your placeholder. We do not schedule you into athletic PE classes such as football, baseball, soccer, aquatics, basketball, wrestling, etc. until your coach adds your name to a roster. Selecting classes online. Now I'm going to show you how to pick your classes in Aries. First, log into your Aries parent portal. Next, click Classes, then click Course Requests Entry. It should take you to your course request main page. You'll notice that there are 4 classes preloaded. You'll see English 9, PE 9, Integrated Math 1, and Geophysical Science. Essentially, all that you will be selecting today is your Fine Art or World Language class and a backup for that, as well as your elective class and a backup for that. Up on the top right-hand corner, you'll notice the Filter Courses function. You can filter courses by subject area. So all you do is click the drop-down button, click or select a subject, and hit search. Remember, all rising 9th graders have the option to take English 9 or Pre-AP English 1. You can filter the courses by narrowing or selecting the English subject, click search, and the English 9 and Pre-AP English 1 classes will appear. Click Pre-AP English 1. The course description will appear. Make sure that you read it and thoroughly understand it. If you're interested in taking the course, please select Request Primary. Keep in mind, if you select Pre-AP English 1 instead of English 9, the Pre-AP contract will be sent to your parent or guardian's email to sign and forward to the counselor based on your last name. The other piece is, if you select Pre-AP English 1 as your primary choice, you have to go back to your course request main page and hit the trash can button for English 9. This way, you're not signed up to take 2 English classes. So this is an important step, okay? If you decide or if you're interested in taking Pre-AP English 1, make sure that you delete or trash can the regular English 9 course. Next, selecting World Language or Fine Art. Pick a World Language or Fine Art class as your primary choice. Your selection will automatically save. Here are all of the options. We have Advanced Spanish Culture 1, American Sign Language or ASL 1, Band, Choir, Guitar 1, Digital Media Production, Digital Art, General Art, Piano, Publications, Spanish, Spanish Native 1, and Theater. So If you're interested in taking Spanish 1 next year, click the course and it will automatically save to your main page course requests. You'll notice that here with the red arrow pointing to it. Select an alternate for your world language or fine art class. Pick your backup class, then click Request Alternate. Your backup choice will automatically save to the bottom left-hand corner on your main page course request. If you're interested in taking General Art as your backup class, make sure that you select Request Alternate. This way, you're indicating that if you cannot get into Spanish 1 in 9th grade for whatever reason, your counselor will place you in General Art. Select elective class. Pick an elective class as your primary choice. Your selection will automatically be saved. Our elective offerings include Academic Decathlon, Air Force JROTC 1, AP Human Geography, ASB, AVIN 9. Remember, AVIN 9 requires an application process. Creative Writing, EMR Extended, Engineering Technology 1, Intro to Medical Professional, Intro to Coding and Gaming, Intro to Culinary Arts, Law Enforcement, and Robotics 1. If you're interested in taking Engineering 1, click Engineering 1, and the class will automatically save once you select Primary Request. And so don't forget to hit that primary request for that class to save on your main page course request. Select Alternate for elective. Pick your backup class, then click Request Alternate. Your backup choice will automatically be saved to the bottom left-hand corner. This is an example of a completed course request. The order of classes doesn't reflect the period you will be taking them. Please note, this is not your final schedule. All classes are subject to availability. One other thing that I'd like to mention is, remember earlier in the presentation, we talked about pairing our math and science courses? Well, remember, if you are enrolled to take Integrated Math 1, you will take Geophysical Science. If you are enrolled to take Integrated Math 2, your counselor will enroll you into Pre-AP Biology. Please make sure that your parents sign, complete, and return your AP contract to the counselor based on your last name. The other piece is, we understand that we may have some student athletes. You will be enrolled to take PE 9 until we receive a roster from your coach. At that time, your counselor will then go in, remove the PE 9 class, and then schedule you for the appropriate athletic PE course. I hope that this presentation was helpful, and don't hesitate to go back and watch it again if you have any questions. Hopefully you will have all of your courses selected so that you're all set for the 21-22 school year. In review, once you have reviewed this presentation with your parent or guardian and are ready, please select your classes and areas. The deadline for you to submit your course requests is Thursday, March 18th at midnight. Don't forget, there is valuable information in the course guide. Please use it. If you don't submit your course requests by the appropriate deadline, your counselor will schedule your classes accordingly. Resources. We do have several links posted on this slide for your reference. Please use it. If you need to go back and rewatch this presentation, please do so. The other pieces, we have included the Beaumont High School website link, as well as the course guide. Remember, the course guide has a course description of all of our classes at Beaumont High School, as well as the graduation requirements, the A through G requirements, information about dual enrollment, and programs that we have at Beaumont High. We have the Check Out My Course. This is a fun link. Check it out. And then last but not least, we have the BHS coaching staff link here as well. We hope that you enjoyed this presentation. The counseling team at BHS is so happy and excited to welcome you to join the Cougar family. If you have any questions or concerns, please don't hesitate to reach out.